Hey everybody, I'm Triple C, and welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen. In the last episode, we explored the rest of the southern half of Kanto, taking care of any trainers and taking care of any items that we could get along the way, and getting ourselves a new team member, Oni the Slowpoke. And in this episode, we have made it to Saffron City, and we are going to explore around, seeing what we can take care of. And for this first one, I want to head here to Mr. Psychic's house. If I can get into the door. Ooh. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this. We received TM29 from Mr. Psychic. You already know, don't you? TM29 is Psychic. It's an attack that may also lower the target's special stats. So yeah, now that we have Psychic, it is one of the best Psychic type moves in the game. It is 90 base power and it has the chance to lower the special defense of a Pokemon. And when it does that, and because Psychic is a Psychic type move, hey, there's a chance that we're now doing more damage if we get the special drop. And while I'm also here, I want to get some items, restock a little bit. We have access to Hyper Potions now. They heal us, or they heal our Pokemon for 200 hit points. And then just kind of exploring more Saffron City. I want to head in here. This is the Pokemon fan club of Saffron City. Rock's the last word on cool. End of story. Now there's a guy who I want to be like. All of us gathered here are fans of Pokemon trainers. The way they look in battle, they are the picture of coolness. Perhaps you will be talked about here too if you keep winning. I wonder if I can become a cool trainer one day. I think trainers are so cool when they're battling. Don't you think so too? I think so. I think Pokemon battling is definitely like the cooler of the things you can do in the Pokemon world. This is a couch. I can't leave like that. Okay. But yeah, I really do enjoy Pokemon battling almost as much as I enjoy shiny hunting. But again, we're not going to get into climb one shot about shiny hunting. Continuing on, we can see that we have a giant building here, Silpco, and we can see that we have a lot of Team Rocket members, including one blocking the door. Saffron belongs to Team Rocket. They are blocking a lot of doors. What do you want? Get lost. Well, alright, rude. And then also I want to mention, before doing anything else, if we were to go up here, we can talk to the guard. Hey, how's it going? And now we have the gates open to every major city that we had access to before. Somehow, now we don't have to really worry about taking the underground tunnels anymore, Diglett's Cave to traverse. We basically have access to the entire region at this point. Oh, no, not that one. It is the map. It's the map. It's the map. So yeah, every major city in the inland we have access to now, which is pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, I want to deal with. I want to continue on exploring Saffron City because we have a gym, but we also have a Team Rocket member. Don't get defiant. I'll head to hurt you. But we also have. Saffron has 2 gyms. We're not going to check out the main one because we can't do anything about it. We can have the Fighting Dojo. So, how it works here in Saffron City is the Fighting Dojo was actually the original gym of Saffron City. It is stated that the new gym was, it's a Psychic gym. And so this is the Fighting gym, and Psychic gym was just better than the Fighting type, so they got demoted. And so they're training tirelessly to try to get their gym back. And I think that's just really cool. I like the lore that there can be multiple gyms, of every type in every region. And we kind of see this in the anime too, because if you remember Gen 1 anime, Gary Oak has 10 badges at one point. 3 of them are the standard badges we're used to, like the Boulder, the Cascade, and the Rainbow badge, but the rest are completely new badges we've never seen before. And I like to think, yeah, that would make sense that there are other gym masters who are masters at the type that are available. I could have believed that there's a bug type gym in Gen 1, because there are so many bug types. There's poison type, there already is a poison type. There's a normal type gym, because there's so many normal type. I can even believe that there's a dragon type gym who just uses nothing but Dratini's, Dragonair, and Dragonite. And honestly, I wish the games would explore that more. We only saw this type of idea explored in Pokemon Sword and Shield, where it's a every year before the main gym challenge starts, they hold a tournament that all the gym leaders will take part of. There's a gym leader for every type. So, and they compete, and then the 8 strongest, the top 8, get to have a gym for the year, which I think is so cool and such an interesting concept, because like the gym challenge is truly different each year then. Unless if there's like, you know, the goats on top and they can't really be taken down, but like it's cool to think about these types of things, and that's what brings us into the question of the day for this episode. For this question of the day, if you were to add a gym type to this region, to the Kanto region, out of all the, like, let's just use the types that are available now. So, you know, we're adding the Fairy, we're adding Dark, Steel, all that. And you have to use the Pokemon that are in this region. What type would you add, and what Pokemon would you remove? For me, I would add the normal type Pokemon gym, because I think a normal type gym would kind of be volatile in this region, because there's a lot of good normal types. Like, I know it would probably be early gym status, but like Raticate, we could use Jigglypuff, or Wigglytuff, and Clefable. Like, I think all of them could be really good in a gym setting if they were given the chance to shine. Especially if we were using the Fairy type too, kind of go nuts. So yeah, let me in the comments below what type you would add and what Pokemon you would add to that gym. And be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, it helps a lot. Now, I'm going to throw out Shadow here, because if they're going to use a fighting type move against me, hey, look at that. So then we're gonna use Nightshade. I think I'm gonna use Psychic on Shadow here. But I want to keep Shadow as Shadow for a little while longer, because I also need to look up the movesets for Haunter in Gen 1. I want to make sure like I'm not missing out on any good moves, because I know Oni definitely learned Psychic in this generation. I just don't know when, but I'm gonna look it up. Basically, I'll have all the notes I need next time, so we're good. And then I will be showing. I kind of glossed over it, but yeah, we're gonna take down the Fighting Dojo, because we're on get some nice levels, something to do for this episode, and then also because there's something I really want to do here. So yeah. Just kind of taking down the trainers, so I'll be showing off all the trainers in this episode. And then also, Oni reached level 37, so now he gets to evolve. Oh my god, he's so stupid at looking. I love him. He evolved into Slowbro, and he's gonna immediately try to learn Withdraw. You're not learning Withdraw. Alright, perfect. We have a Slowbro now, and I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center, and I'm just gonna keep going while I'm talking. I didn't really have a lot planned for this episode, because the next episode is going to be a behemoth of an episode, I will say. We're gonna be we're gonna be in for it. It could honestly, it's gonna take at least a minimum of 30 minutes. I know that for a fact. But yeah, I'm just gonna try my best to keep this episode entertaining and try to keep it at a good length. That way you guys don't have to wait too long, and it isn't a waste of an episode. Again, I appreciate you guys watching this, I will say. And also, I want, okay, here's a good tangent. If you're playing along, I will also want to know, what team are you using? Tell me in the comments below, because I'm kind of curious what you guys are doing. Are you following along like Pokemon for Pokemon, or are your teams very buried? Is anyone just using a full team or Rattata? Full respect, honestly. But yeah, I want to know. I know that could be a question of the day, but also if you can just call it if you want to mark it as bonus, just mark it as bonus. You guys got a bonus question of the day. Happy day for you. Okay, so then, kind of going off of that, every playthrough can be so different, and I like the progression I've had for Pokemon, because, you know, I've talked about this before. How my first playthrough of Sapphire, I just used my starter, and then I just caught new Pokemon as I went, so each time it was just whatever route Pokemon were the strongest. And but my second playthrough is when I decided, okay, I'm going to build a team. And it just kind of evolved to this whole, I have this whole thing whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, for example. So for every generation that I have played brand new for the first time, I have always followed this simple format. So like, Generation 5 comes out, I've used my starter, the regional bird, and then the Pokemon I saw from the trailer. That's a constant for every region. But as we went on, when we got to Generation 6, I added, okay, with Mega Evolution, I added, okay, I'm going to use one Pokemon I'm familiar with. That way I can use a Mega Evolution. And I still use that to this day, and one Pokemon I'm familiar with. And sometimes if I don't, then, hey, free slot, catch something new. And then, Generation 7 gets added and adds regional forms. So then I'm like, okay, I will use one regional form. And sometimes the regional form could be something I'm familiar with. So hey, again, 2 slots. But basically now, whenever I play a new Pokemon game that isn't like a remake or say something in the Legend moniker, I am going to use my starter, the regional bird, one Pokemon I saw from a trailer, like one new Pokemon, a Pokemon I'm familiar with, and then a regional variant of a Pokemon. And yeah, honestly, it's just, every time I've done that, I've always had fun and unique teams each time. And then, don't even get me started with the games that have DLC nowadays, because I build whole new teams with that. So at the end of my adventure, I have, one sec. I have 18 new Pokemon. There are 18 Pokemon that I've in my box that I just switch between. Like once I'm done with the entire adventure, I take a lap around the Pokemon world, doing any battles that I missed or anything else, like post game wise, and just rotate out my team. So that way it's like, oh yeah, I've been around the world, so now it's time to use the Pokemon that I've gathered around this region or the various DLCs. Ha! I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Wah! So yeah, now we are facing the quote-unquote leader of the fighting dojo. He's gonna have 2 Pokemon. First one, Hitmonlee, the kicking Pokemon. A fighting type. Its main gimmick is it has a lot of kicking moves that are low accuracy, but they're powerful. One of which is High Jump Kick, is a prime example. It's like, oh, okay, but it has Mind Reader though. Mind Reader, it guarantees the next move is going to hit 100% accurate. So, yeah, oh my god, okay. Oh, he threw it, wait a minute. But yeah, this is a good setup because he gets Mind Reader and then into High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is like 75% accurate, but it does like 120 base power. The main drawback is if you miss, you take a third of self-inflicted damage, which sucks. It sucks a lot. And as someone whose favorite Pokemon is Hawlucha, but it didn't get access to close combat until Generation 8. Yeah, High Jump Kick and I were very best friends and worst enemies. Anyways, on to Hitmonchan. The punching Pokemon. The main gimmick of this one is it has access to all the punching moves that are available. However, all the punching moves are elemental punches, so like Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch. But they're all special moves in this generation. And so, Hitmonchan is a physical attacker. And so, the elemental punches are not doing any damage. I know it was hitting us with Ice Punch, but you saw, like, I took 10 damage from that. Indeed, I have lost. But I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prize fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. So yeah, instead of giving us a badge or anything, he gives us a whole Pokemon. We have access to Hitmonchan, and Hitmonlee. Now, for this, I want to take Hitmonlee. And I do want to give Hitmonlee a nickname because Hitmonlee is our last team member of this adventure. That's right, I wanted to use Hitmonlee. I haven't used Hitmonlee in forever because back in a few years ago I used Hitmonchan. And I used the elemental punches and I was miserable the entire time. But I was having fun. Like, it was a miserable kind of fun. And I decided, like, okay, if I get the chance to play Fire Red, or if I somehow come across the LeafGreen one day, I'm using Hitmonlee in my next playthrough. And so here we are. It's gonna have nice coverage against those normal type moves normal type Pokemon we're gonna have, and it's just gonna be nice to have another powerhouse right next to Grizzly who's going to just do big damage, because that's my playstyle sometimes. I just like to do big damage, alright? Big number make my brain go dopamine happy, you know? But as we can see, Lego is level 25, and so, yeah, I named him Lego, by the way, because not only is he gonna hurt, like, if you step on a Lego, he's got legs. But anyway, we're gonna give him the experience share to start off, and then we're going to check out his nature, calm nature. I don't think that's good, but you have limber, which is prevents paralysis, and then like I said, so yeah, 60, 85, 70, 95. Brick Break is the only good fighting type move because it also shatters Reflect and Light Screen. So hey. Not bad at all, and with a new Pokemon under our belt, I say we end it here. I know a bit of a shorter episode, but like I said, the next episode will be a behemoth episode, because we're going to take care of Team Rocket. We're going to find out the cause, or why Team Rocket is all over the place, and see if we can get rid of them. So yeah, I will see you guys next time on Pokemon LeafGreen. See you guys then.